you had a film which is produced by 500,000 farmers. I mean, what a story by itself. And then we are working on several other restorations, including Sholay. Our next exciting one is one of my favorite, if Annie gives it those ones, for Pradeep Kishan.
Shah Rukh Khan's first film.
That's right. Hi, I'm Shivendra Singh Dungarpur. I'm here at this beautiful venue in Cannes where we have shown Manthan, and I'm here with my friend Sucharita.
I am here on this beautiful terrace at the Canne Film Festival with Shivendra Singh Dungarpur, who insists I call him Shivi. Hi, Shivi.
Yeah. Hi.
Film Heritage Foundation, I told you this last night, is doing God's work. Thank you for bringing Manthan. This is your third year at Cannes. Yeah. Last year we were here with Ishanu. Would you say that it's getting better each year that you bring an Indian restoration here?
You know, we've always looked at regional cinema. We've always looked at films which really reflect what we call the true colors of India, which reflect the normal people. And with that, the whole culture, people didn't even know when we were screening Ishanu, people had no idea that there is a place called Manipur.
Yeah.
A lot of people asked me, where is Manipur and where is... and I think it was a revelation for them when they saw Ishanu. Same thing, I think Manthan, such an extraordinary feeling yesterday. And the standing ovation with Nasir got. You had a film which is produced by 500,000 farmers. I mean, what a story by itself, and giving ₹2. And then Shyam Benegal, one of my favorite directors. But the interesting story about this is that it all began in 2014 when Shyam Benegal gave me a 35mm print of Manthan and said, can you do something about it? We just set up the foundation, we were preserving.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. And it took us about a year and a half to gather ourselves and start the restoration. And the original negative was in such poor condition. We had to work with different prints, different material. There was no sound negative. And then it was so gratifying yesterday where everybody walked up and said, what beautiful colors, what wonderful restoration. And more importantly, when Shyam Benegal saw the restoration, he said, even though we worked with Shyam Babu and Govindji on the restoration, Shyam Benegal said it's one of the best restorations he's seen, and he compared it to Griffith's Birth of Nation.
Wowzers.
And he said it's better than what he ever shot.
Oh, wow.
So that was the best thing to happen in my life,
Govind Elani, cinematographer, par excellence, legend.
Yeah.
You said that you worked with him in Manthan's restoration. So how? What does that look like? So
Govindji had shot the film. They'd shot on 35mm. And he had a big challenge because he shot on, that time there was a stock embargo. So they had different stocks they had used. Geva Color, Kodak, Eastman. And he was not very happy with when he had to print the film on Orvo stock. And he kept talking about that the colors of that village is not the way it should have been. So what we did was we showed him references of the village, what it looked like now. We also had some stills which were still intact. We showed him that. We did a first grade to that. We kept showing him and Shyam Benegal. And I think we came back to them with a certain color tone and a certain thing which they said this is the way we had imagined the film to look like.
I see.
And then we began the whole process. So that's how restorations are meant to be, because you've got to get the crew or the people alive or anyone who's there, whether it's the director or the cameraman, involved back. Then only you will get a sense of making, it's almost recreating the film back again.
I would love to visit your facility now. I visited there about 6 or 7 years ago, I think, when Christopher Nolan was visiting Mumbai at that time. What is the facility looking like now at Film Heritage Foundation? Is it bigger, more complex?
Yeah. So now we've obviously grown and we've got over 100 personalities, artifacts, material, photographs, lobby cards. We've got hundreds of films. We are restoring. There are 2 next big restorations which are happening now.
Are you at liberty to tell which ones?
So there's Maya Mriga,
which
is a Oriya film, one of the most cult films, almost forgotten. The material was in a really bad condition, and it's going to be shown at the Il Cinema Ritrovato Festival in Bologna.
Oh, beautiful.
In June, where it premieres.
Beautiful.
And then Ghata, which is being supported by Martin Scorsese and George Lucas.
Nice.
And then we are working on several other restorations, including Sholay. Yeah.
What?
We're working on Sholay. We're working on Days and Night in Forest, Arvind Ratri of Satyajit Ray. And our next exciting one is one of my favorite, If Annie Gives It Those Ones, for Pradeep Kishan.
Shah Rukh Khan's first film.
That's right.
Arundhati Roy's movie.
So we are restoring that too. We're just beginning
Oh my
that
God.
journey. So, yeah, and also, Sucharita, we are going to be shifting to a new space. It's going to be in Ballot Pier, and it's going to be a full-fledged archive.
Oh, can I come visit?
Yes, so it will be ready by the end of this year.
Okay, good.
So then it will be also having a public library. So you can come there, look at books, you can visit the archive. So we are so excited about bringing back to people the true essence of Indian cinema.
Next Canne Classic में अगर शोले आ गए and you walk that red carpet with Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmendra sir and Hema Malini and everybody, it would be amazing. But if you bring Annie Gives It Those Ones with Shah Rukh Khan coming to Cannes again after all those years, Shivi, that would be...
It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. It'll be just awesome. I think Pradeep is the star. He made those great films. Annie Gives It Those Ones, Messi Saab, Electric Moon. And I'm a huge fan of him, of his work, and we are great friends. And I'm so delighted that he wanted me to restore them.
Arundhati Roy was on Cannes jury also, no? 1 year, if I'm not
Absolutely,
mistaken.
Absolutely,
She was.
Absolutely, and she's acted in those films.
Ugh.
So it's a remarkable journey which they have gone through, and I'm very happy to work on the restoration of these great films. And there are many other films like Dobi Ka Zameen, the Criterion Collection is working on, and Devdas of Dilip Kumar. So we are almost working on 7 to 8 titles at this moment.
That is excellent. Thank you so much for doing this tirelessly year after year, and thank you for organizing that month and screening
Thank you,
for
and
us
see you
last night.
soon.